That's why today we talk about 5 unbelievably badass mothers. The supermoms who lifted a car to save a kid. The boy ran out into the street and was hit by an oncoming car. Trapped beneath the engine, the boy let out a horrific scream. That's when 2 women sprang to action. One of them said, "All we could see were these little legs under the car. He was trapped right under the engine and screaming. We knew we had to get him out. We just bent over, grabbed the underneath of the car and lifted." The boy broke his leg and suffered injuries, which required plastic surgery. But if not for the heroic efforts of the 2 20-something mothers, he could have died. The mother who kept her baby from kidnappers while holding on to a moving car. The 23-year-old mother and her daughter got in a taxi to travel to her village. Another unidentified woman carried a male child, was also in the taxi. 2 men got in the cab and tried to take the babies from their mothers. While kidnappers were trying to free Priscilla's baby from the carrier, the mother shouted for help. As Priscilla later told the police, "He then pushed me out of the vehicle, but I held on to my baby. The vehicle dragged me on the road, a distance of about 500 meters, before some security agent intervened. They caught the man who was trying to snatch my baby and took him to the police station." The taxi driver and other accomplices escaped, while a suspect was later arrested. The mother who led a car to run her over to save her kids. After strapping her twin 2-year-old daughters in the backseat of her car, 22-year-old mother Mindy Tran decided to check the lock on the front door of her home. When she locked the door, Tran turned saw the car rolling down her steep driveway into oncoming traffic. Her first instinct was to stop the car by jumping behind it and start pushing. When that didn't work, Tran threw herself onto the ground to slow the car. She said, "I had to use myself as a speed bump to slow it down enough for one of my neighbors to get in and completely stop the car." With the neighbor's help, the brave mother managed to stop the car but crushed one of her legs and dislocated the other in the process. The mother who fought a tornado for her children. In 2011, a severe storm and tornado pummeled rain. With winds topping out at over 135 miles per hour, the tornado ripped through the town and destroyed or damaged about 150 homes. One of the homes was the residence of Jaleesa Granger and her infant son. Granger was selflessly protecting her child when the tornado hit. She sheltered the child to protect him from the storm, and a tree fell on the house. It killed the mother, but the child was okay. The mother and toddler were pulled out of the wreckage by relatives and neighbors the next day. The mother who made the ultimate sacrifice for her child. Elizabeth Joyce was diagnosed with a malignant tumor in 2010. She went through surgery and 4 rounds of chemo and eventually was declared cancer-free. Joyce defied the odds by becoming pregnant in the summer of 2013. Only 1 month later, the mother-to-be and her husband were told that the cancer had returned. The couple were faced with a difficult dilemma: abort the child and begin treatment, or delay treatment to protect the unborn baby. Having a child meant everything to Joyce, and she knew this might be her only chance. Though doctors removed the mass, they weren't able to do a full MRI because of the baby, and couldn't tell if the cancer had spread. Though Joyce was due in March 2014, she delivered the baby girl Lily in January. Sadly, the cancer had indeed spread. Joyce succumbed to cancer in March 2014, with her husband and baby daughter by her side. So please, give some expression of love to your mother today. I hope you like this video. Write your comments below. Bye bye!